Is social media good or bad for coaching? I know this is a bit of a tangent, but
Um, Geez, I don't know. I think, sorry, I've said I don't know 3 or 4 times today. Apologize. I know some things, I promise. I'm not sure. I think it depends on why someone's there and what their intentions are behind being there, right? Like if someone's on social media because they're like, I want to attract a certain kind of client and, I want to kind of like open their eyes into my beliefs and what I do and the way I see things and the way I see fitness and blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, I think social media could be great, right? But if you're on social media telling a lie, right, over and over and over and over again, it's like I don't think that's the right thing to do. But again, it's like who am I to judge that? Because we go back to, you know, fitness influencers, right? Like I think we've talked about this before, but like you go to like you hit that like little search bar on your Instagram and it like has like the what is it called? Not recommended, but you know what I'm talking
the
about. Like
discover
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, and you see that and it's like, social media is really smart, right? Like, the algorithms are really good, right? So it understands what you're looking at. So when I press my little search thing, all I see is, fitness influencers that are half naked with 500,000 followers and putting out a message that we would scoff at, right? But it's like maybe they're seeing a lot of success in what they're doing, right? Like maybe they're making, 250K a year. Maybe they're impacting a very specific subset of individuals, and that subset of individuals are now living more fulfilled lives because they have this influencer to look at. And even though they're doing stuff that we would be like, yeah, no one should be doing that, maybe they're getting, you know, 15,000 people to move today. I don't know, right? So I think it's optics are just so weird, right? And it depends. Like we look at things with our lenses, but we don't always look at things with other people's lenses on, right? So I've made an effort to like not judge, right? When I see stuff like that because it's hard. It's really hard based on our beliefs, right? But I look at that and, I don't put enough time, effort, and energy to really think about who they are, what they're doing and all of that, but it's really easy to put those people down and be like, yeah, they're disingenuous and they're putting out a shitty message and all of that. It's easy to do that, but like you said, you don't have context. You don't know the whole story. You don't know who they are, where they came from. You don't know the impact that they're having on the people that follow them, assuming they're real people that follow them, so on and so forth. So I think social media can be really good for the industry, and I also think it could be really bad. But to kind of like draw a line in the sand, I think if you're being true to who you are and you're putting out a message that's beneficial to the world as a whole, yeah, like thumbs up, good job, right? But if you're being fake and like we know people, right, like that are on social media and they have a lot of followers and you're just like you're not like that in real life. You know what I mean? Like I've known a lot of people like that. So I would say those people are doing it wrong, my opinion, right? But I would say they're doing it wrong, and the ones that are staying true and putting out really good stuff, even if it's stuff that we don't agree about or agree on, it's like, yeah, keep doing your thing.
We also ultimately all have to take personal responsibility for how we decide to engage with those platforms. And uh, it's easy to like fall into that trap of thinking this one person does it and they have great success. I have to do that too. But I think if anyone stops and thinks critically for a moment, that comparison game like never plays out well. And like you said, you just have to be true to who you are. And if someone has great success building up a coaching business on social media, kudos to them. It doesn't mean it's the only way to do it though.
Yeah, I mean, the where we should have problems with it though is it can actually it can impact the industry, right? Like if the wrong message is put out enough times and enough people see it and enough people that have great influence are pushing it and we know it's the wrong message, that can actually move the industry and that matters to us, right? Like if we weren't in the fitness industry and we're like, bankers or we were on Wall Street or we're doing something else, we'd be like, yeah, cool, we don't really give a shit, right? But we're in the industry and we have a very, very strong stance in the industry and we have a very, very strong vision and mission and all of that. So to us, we have to look at that stuff, and anything that's pushing the industry in what we would deem the wrong way. Well, I'll speak for myself. I would have an issue with that.